So I want to go ahead and look at this story, which I kind of already knew what was going on when I first saw it. And then the update just solidified what I already knew. Because essentially, it is of this lady and this man. They were supposed to be going out for dinner. They were in the Bronx. They were supposed to be going out for dinner. And essentially, before, like, as they were on their way, he had to relieve himself. And he, like, pulled over to the side somewhere, urinated. And as he's urinating, two guys on a moped, one of those little bikes or motorized bikes, two guys on a moped go to the girlfriend, demand, I guess, money or something from her, and she's like, I don't have it or whatever, and then they stab her. Okay, and then the boyfriend is about to come after he zips up his pants to be Superman, and then they dip. Now, this is something that you usually see in like Brazil or something like that. But I said, hey, something about this story seems off. And my main thing, it was a few things that I noticed. You're going to a restaurant. I got an article for this, but you're going to a restaurant, and for this restaurant that you're going to be meeting some other people at, before you get there, you say, I got to use the bathroom. Or let me go and urinate outside. Are you a toddler? How far is this restaurant? Because unless this restaurant is a 2-hour drive, why can you not just wait to piss until you get to the restaurant? Why are you now? I mean, where'd you guys come from? If you left from your house, pee in your house, and then go to get on the road, go to the restaurant, then pee there. I mean, I don't know how far this restaurant is unless it's a 2-hour restaurant. Must be some serious reservations because this don't make sense. I said, okay, sure. Let's say he just had to pee. Sure. Now she's in an unlocked car. Then these strange men come up to her on a moped. I said, okay. And then they demand, I guess, money or whatever. And then they stab her viciously. Then he's zipping up his pants, ready to come over. And then now she's dead. I said, something about this online. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. So let's go ahead and look at the story, okay? And it says, boyfriend who claimed moped riding duo stabbed girlfriend to death on NYC Road is charged with murder. Wonder how that works. A Bronx man was charged Friday in the murder of his girlfriend after he initially cast blame on a moped riding duo who he claimed stabbed his gal pal. I don't know why they said that. His gal pal while he relieved himself on the side of the road is what cops say. Franklin Batalas was arrested at 1 p.m. and charged with murder, 2 counts of assault and criminal possession of a weapon in connection to the murder of Antonella Contreras Linares on City Island. Police believe that he stabbed her repeatedly but did not have a motive. This is the girlfriend, okay? The couple appeared to be deeply in love and showed no signs of what could become their violent end, is what a neighbor said. But Tellas initially claimed that he and Linares were on their way to dinner at around 8:10 p.m. when the couple pulled over just outside Rodman's neck, allegedly because he had to use the restroom. Here's also another image of him and her. They said that she also was a registered nurse. He claimed 2 men pulled up on a moped while he was doing his business, tried to rob Contreras, and stabbed her multiple times when she resisted before they fled. He said he then rushed back to the car and tried to stop the thugs, only to be slashed while trying to play hero. Okay, so as he was zipping up his pants and turning around, they got him one time. All right, it says Linares, the woman who was stabbed multiple times all over her body, was rushed to the Montefiore New Rochelle Hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. This is also an image of them. But Tyler, who had a stab wound on his right forearm, was taken to the same hospital in stable condition before he was ultimately connected to said crime. All right, said that the couple were together for 3 years. They put in there the Facebook account said he's single, but who's really using that? Okay, but now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these comments. Okay, there was one in particular that said everyone knew it was a lie. Good luck in Rikers, my boy. You thought we would believe that story is wild. Where's the lady that jumped on my whatever in the post? Because you have people who were actually saying like, nah, why would you say that? That's insensitive. You lying. You just making things up. That's not true. Why would he do that? And then he did it. Okay, come on now, because I mean, just reading that story, I said, this is so. Now, if this was in Brazil, I'd be like, okay, probably, but this is so fantastical. I was like, I find that hard to believe. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no, okay, not at all. But let me know what you all think about this unfortunate story down below.